This is exactly why I love prison and jail phone calls, because these dangerous criminals get on these calls and they can't fake it the entire time. That mask begins to slip and they get comfortable on those phone calls. Gypsy Rose Blanchard's phone calls are the worst I have ever heard. They are by far worse than Wade Wilson. Worse than Mackenzie Shirilla. And for anyone that chose to reach out and have calls with a convicted mommy unaliver, you're fair game. Now, I don't usually cover Ryan Anderson, but this information needs to be shared with the public because Ryan is monetized on social media platforms that contain children. While the phone smacks conversations are super embarrassing and definitely give us more insight to their perversions, that's not what this video is about. This is about Gypsy's ex-husband, Ryan, being a teacher, used to be a teacher of special education for children. And it's coming out that these prior rumors regarding this man are true. Yeah, wow. As if it wasn't bad enough that he was referring to special needs children as the R word with Gypsy present. And what is it with Gypsy and imaginary children? Why exactly do you think that Gypsy keeps finding herself in disgusting scenarios with imaginary children, her own imaginary children? It's pretty obvious that Gypsy has an attraction to a certain kind of man, whether it's Nick 1, Nick 2, Brian Golden, Ryan Anderson. This is a pattern, and I don't feel like Gypsy should be excused when she says, oh, that was what they were into, not me. All of them, Gypsy? Especially now with her being a mother, no longer pretend. But let's get back to Ryan. We are learning that Ryan Anderson did in fact have a sexual relationship with his stepmom, but we don't know at what age yet. Ex-special ed teacher Ryan Anderson gets a thrill of engaging in risky sexual behavior with the excitement of getting caught. The excitement of being discovered is commonly referred to as risk awareness play or risk arousal or covert exhibitionism, agoraphilia. Similar to people that get arousal from exposing themselves to unsuspecting strangers, that's referred to as comorbid paraphilias. At one point, we had heard that Ryan Anderson had behaved in sexual behavior while a child was in the room. This man was teaching a class of children while simultaneously talking to Gypsy Rose on the phone while she was in prison. Does anyone remember how much sympathy he garnished from losing his job and it was blamed on Gypsy? Well, in a prison phone call, Gypsy asked him about this occurrence with the child in the room. Here.
Are you mad at me?
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to go to bed. Go to bed, Matt.
You called me a fucking child molester.
I did not call you that.
Yeah, you did.
No, I did
Yeah,
not.
you did. You asked me that, and then you fucking made me feel like shit.
I am sorry, but can we just clarify, because I asked you, it wasn't like, I asked you, is there anything that your ex did that you would want me to do? So
I asked, and I said, would you, I didn't mean it like that. Like, I just said, would you do that? But, like, damn, I didn't take it as a child molester like you did. I didn't take it like that. I just admit, like, it was like a taboo type thing. Like,
I know, and that's why I wanted to ask you, like, okay, so, like, because...
Like, it doesn't have to be a kid. Like, it could be fucking Christy. It could be anybody.
Okay, so it's just, that's what I wanted to clarify, is that if it's just, like, the thrill of someone catching...
Yeah. It's a thrill, yes. That's all it was.
Well, that's
it's like doing something you're not supposed to do, but you do it anyway. But, like...
That's all you had to say. Like, you alluded to that because I asked you. It wasn't like, would you, whatever. It was, is there anything that your ex did that you would want me to do? And then you brought up that scenario.
So it seems it didn't matter whether it was another stepmom or a child. At least that's the way I interpreted that. Put your thoughts in the comments section below, and I'll put the link to that full clip in the description of this video. And when I find the full call, I'll post that. Yeah, to me, it's definitely alarming. Alarm bells are going off. And Ryan, since you have such a thrill of being caught, guess what? You're caught. I'm taking my time going through the calls. I want to go through all of 2016, get those uploaded, and then I'm going to go to 2019 and listen to calls with Ken. Since there's such a mass amount of content, I'm going to have to just upload the stuff that I think is relevant to me and what I want the people to learn and hear about. I'm still streaming the calls at 10 Central over on the Clock app. So if you have that platform, make sure you come listen in while we listen to where all this started with the media and Michelle Dean and the documentaries. It's pretty interesting listening to Christy and Gypsy get to know each other, per se. It's my understanding that Ryan Anderson has responded to some of the calls that have came out, and that he said he doesn't care what he said on there, and that he was just talking to Gypsy and he loves her. But that was before the dirty stuff came out. So I guess we're just going to have to wait and see if he goes live tonight, and his audience is primarily women. I tell you what, though, it does kind of make you wonder what was actually going through his head when he was making these sounds.
Oh, fuck.
And I would just like to remind everyone that they're not supposed to be engaging in this type of behavior over the prison communication system. Will Ryan Anderson continue to have supporters like Gypsy does? Will he continue to have people battling with him that have pretty big followings? Comment your thoughts below.
Doom shot, motherfucker.